Artificial intelligence is no longer just the future. It is part of our everyday lives, from social media feeds to smart technology built into our phones, including Apple's new intelligence features.
But for teens, experts warn it can be dangerous. 16 WAPT's Kendall Jones shows us how this growing problem is playing out.
Disturbing headlines of teens committing suicide are being reported across the country, all blamed on artificial intelligence. With the rise in AI usage, experts say more people are turning to the technology for companionship, but it's become harmful and needs more supervision.
Whereas an unsupervised AI, you would have a teenager say, I think I could be a great shooter. I want to be more famous than the guys that did Columbine. Do you think I could be successful there?
In a recent study from the Journal of the American Medical Association, 12% of adolescents use AI for mental and emotional support. Some platforms are capable of generating realistic-looking people, but not all of the interaction is positive. The JAMA study reveals the number of cases of teens committing suicide by AI coercion is steadily rising. Some are even being deceived by deepfake images like this. While technology will continue to progress, let's not forget the old way of doing things aren't broken.
We keep looking for newer and better and more convenient, but that person that 20 years ago that was in the church community, that was a sage person to go talk to for advice is still that person, and there are still those enlightened people in our communities that we can turn to.
In Mississippi so far, none of these types of cases have happened. Dr. Colin Napier says AI should not be used to try and replace human connection.
But the issue here is that while they can simulate empathy, they lack a genuine understanding of emotional intelligence and context, and they can sometimes, in this case, reinforce negative thoughts or unhealthy dependency amongst any users, especially teens.
AI is not all bad. Reports here in Mississippi have centered around the workforce. The Mississippi Artificial Intelligence Network, or MAIN, collaborates with K-12 education, higher ed, and state officials for workforce readiness when it comes to AI. The MAIN director says there are limits to this new technology. AI technology is being integrated into some school systems.
Efficiency is what really changes.
The Pearl School District uses it at the high school level for students and for K-12 faculty with the goal of encouraging workforce readiness.
And then once we get to the high school level, specifically 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, we really try to get tools in their hands because that's exactly what they're going to need when they walk out into the business world.
When asked about the rising cases of AI-assisted suicide, Superintendent Chris Chisholm says it's about responsibility.
This is not to be your therapist. That's not what AI is built for, and I think that's a parent's responsibility to make sure their child knows that. Just like social media, if you think that you're going to get on social media and get really good information from that, then you've missed the point altogether.
Parental control and monitoring could be a potential solution, but realistically, parents can't be everywhere all the time. And completely removing AI could prove to be nearly impossible with it being integrated into almost everything. Kimberly Brown is a mother of two. She says she simply can't make sense of something like technology encouraging suicides.
Like what's wrong that they couldn't go to somebody human in their world? If it's not mom or dad, a teacher, an aunt, a cousin, like what would lead a child to actually start talking to a chatbot?
Many seem to be looking for Congress to weigh in. As of now, there are no federal laws that regulate AI and mental health. However, many states are championing this effort. Nearly half have passed some type of legislation addressing deepfakes, non-consensual intimate images, child sex abuse images, and online impersonation. Reporting in Jackson, Kendall Jones, 16 WAPT News.
Now in Mississippi, some legislation has been passed banning political AI usage and child sex images.
Yeah, House Representative Fabian Nelson released statements saying, "I look forward to bringing more positive and protective legislation on AI in the upcoming legislative session."